Hi, I'm Barry, this is Megacity Gaming, and this is part 2 of the Loco Ludus versus the Periphery. Once again, the video is a little bit choppy because we use Zoom to record the screen. What we were seeing was a lot more smooth. Also, check out the LocoLudus podcast. It's a podcast about DIY gaming, making, breaking, and baking the rules. Check it out. Anyway, part 2 coming at you. Right.
Cool.
So in this game, you've got the same 5 heroes. Your wounds do carry over.
Yeah.
So Gladys still has, I think, a stunned and a couple of stamina hits or something.
Yeah.
Like normally you'd be able to go to town and get cured. But this is an intro campaign, so you don't get a chance to do that until you complete this mission, which is basically the Juves that you just wiped the floor with. You're thinking they've got a base, so you follow their tags to their base, and you stake it out. And there's like Juves hanging about, and there's a leader, and you figure out if you crawl through the sewer into their base and then take out the leader, this base is yours because the Juves are just going to give up and run away as soon as you take out the leader. Right.
Yeah.
So you start, if you see where in the corner over here there's the toilet, that's where you start. You start in that room.
Okay.
Just gathered round either this kind of floor drain thing or the toilet.
Yeah.
So you can put your stuff over there, and I will set up the baddies around the table. So it's mostly Juves. There's going to be a Juve in each room. And the leader is at his desk, controlling things. So the leader is the guy with the filing cabinet, and it's this nice filing cabinet.
The filing cabinet haircut. Okay, yeah.
Basically, we don't know where you are. We don't know that you're in the base.
Yeah.
So basically, until so whenever we activate, as usual, we activate as normal. But when we activate, we're going to move 5 inches in a random direction because we're just milling about our base.
Yes.
If we end our activation by a door, we're going to open the door. If we see you, as soon as anyone sees you, then beep, 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 the alarm goes off. We know that you're there and we're going to attack.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're basically, and at the end of every turn, you have to make a noise roll.
Okay,
so
nice.
Rolling 1 dice, and if you trigger, then if you get like a crit result, then we can hear you. We heard a noise and then we're alerted. So what you could do is use your melee weapons or your las pistol, because they don't make any noise, and take out people before they get a chance to activate or whatever. So that's what probably should do.
And how do I open a door?
Spend 1 action within 1 inch of a door to open the door. Opening a door creates 1 noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But then, so I've created the noise, and so it doesn't matter if they can't see me then.
Every time you create a noise, the noise pool of dice goes up basically. And then at the end of the turn, we roll all the dice, all the noise that you've created at the end of each turn. And then if at the end of the turn, if any of the dice roll a crit, then the alarm goes off. So yeah.
Okay. Well, so basically, I don't know fog of war. I don't know what the hell is beyond either of those doors. So I'm going to roll a dice, and if I get firepower, I'm going to go to the billiard room, and if I roll any of the other three, I'm going to go to the battery room. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Oof, let me do that properly. Okay, so we're going into the battery room.
Awesome.
And it's Tetley, isn't it, who's got the laser gun?
Jigson has the las pistol.
Jigson
so
has
basically,
the las pistol.
I think everyone. Let me have a look at. If you look at your cards, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got noise 0 when they use their weapons, except Wu, who makes 4 noise because he's got.
Okay.
That's the thing about him having
Yeah.
a big weapon. It's all well and good, except when you're trying to be quiet. Yeah. So I'm going to pull.
Okay.
Going to pull a token.
Yeah,
it's a bad person.
There you go.
So I'm going to start with that one, and he's going to move in a random direction, which will be. Let me just spawn something. Saved objects. Items. No. What am I doing? Game tools. That's it. I've got a scatter. That's it. Scatter.
So your little hand was somehow on under the table, or interesting. Okay.
Right. I'm going to roll the scatter dice. Right. Roll. And he's going to move that way, 5, cool. Which means he's just going to move into the wall. There you go. That was his 2 actions.
Smashing.
Right. Next.
I think the scatter dice are quite nice, aren't they? It's really nice that you used them, I think. Okay, so it's me.
It's you,
yeah. Right. I'm basically going to move the dog to the door, and that's it.
Yeah. The dog. Yeah, that's right. The dog can't open the door.
No,
because he's a beast. He's a beast. He doesn't have thumbs, so he can't open.
So that's the end of my go, yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right. Oh, it's you again.
Okay. Jigson is going to move to there, kind of something like that. Tuck. There we go. So that's going to be the end of my go as well.
Okay.
Oh, Tetley, come on, Tetley.
Why can't
he hasn't got a
Tetley?
base. You haven't given him a base. That's his problem.
Yeah, he's a maverick renegade. That one. Right.
He's probably got movable arms and legs and stuff like that, hasn't he?
Yeah. Right. Okay, he's going to go that way. He's moving towards the door. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite enough to open the door. Right, let me see. Was that? He started there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. He's by the door. Second action to open the door. Boom. Door's open. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Second action to open the door. The door is now open. Right. Okay, it's you. It's a star.
Oh. Okay. I would like Gladys to sort herself out a little bit. So I want her to heal herself.
Yeah.
So we're going to get rid of one of those staminas. I'm just putting that over to one side. And
right, you have to roll.
Oh, I have to. Sorry, I have to roll, don't I?
Yeah, 3 dice, and if you get a defend, then you can get rid of the stamina.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that's very messy.
Yeah,
there we go. She's got it. Sweet. And I think she should also spend the go to get rid of her stunned token. Does that work?
So you can just do another 3 dice roll and see if you can get rid of it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I'm going to move them away and oh come on. Okay. There we go.
Yay. Okay, great. Got rid of stunned. Yeah. Okay.
And she will try and put the star token back in the bag.
Okay, so she rolls, I guess, 3 dice, and then if she gets a crit, it goes back in the bag.
Here we go. Here we go.
No.
There we go.
No. Wow. Right. Let's see who's next. Anyone good? It's the bad peoples. Right. This gentleman over here is going to randomly move. Oh, is that towards the door? Is it towards the door? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
You told me I didn't make any noise.
It didn't make any noise. But
he has to move.
He does. He has to move around this console up to the door and open the door.
Oh, look at that.
But he can't see you from there at the moment.
And of course,
but the door is open.
And that's the end of his activation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whew, okay. It's happening, isn't it? It's kicking off.
Could be. Right, it's you.
Okay. Right, let's think about this. That's the sound of me thinking. I'm inclined to. Didn't really think that through, did I? I'm inclined to, because he's activated. Oh. Lordy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Tetley is going to go for it. He's going to move to such a place that the other guy's activated, hasn't he? So he's not actually that much of a threat. It's the other guy. Interesting. Okay. So Tetley is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's going to move to there. What? I can't talk now. Okay, thanks. Sorry. I was just being asked. If someone wants to ask me something, I said, no, I can't talk. Okay, so Tetley's moved, and he's going to. Oh, has he got any weapons though?
He's got a crowbar.
But he's in completely the wrong place, isn't he? Oh God. Okay, he's not going to move there. And Gladys doesn't have anything. And Wu has only got a heavy weapon.
Yeah.
That's all he's got.
A noisy.
Can I stand on the same square as the drums a little bit? Does that work? What if even if 1, 2, 3,
you probably
4,
stand
5.
That's fine. He can't see you there. So.
Okay, he's gonna stand there.
Yeah,
he's gonna stand there. So, I could move, but I could move double, couldn't I?
You could move double, but then you can't attack.
But he can't attack anyway with a crowbar, can he?
Well, you can move double, but yeah, you can move double.
Oh! It's very dangerous, but it's not actually more dangerous than anything else, I think. So he's just gonna move there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and the thing is, which is good, because the thing is with the Juve, his range of his weapon is 2 to 24. He cannot shoot.
You see, I just naturally felt that to be the case.
Yeah, makes sense. It's intuitive.
Absolutely, Barry.
Right. Oh, it's the bad peoples.
Oh, bad peoples.
Right. Who hasn't been? Anyone good? Anyone good? Right. Let's have this one over here.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of mattresses strewn over the floor, and he's going to move in a random direction with the random direction dice. All right, there you go.
That's what we like.
Gonna move that way, straight over there. He's making his bed. He's tucking in the corners and doing all that.
I wonder if he's contemplating how the room would look with a window just there to let a bit more natural light in. Right,
maybe some plants, house plants.
His mind could have drifted that far.
Yeah. He's obviously whacked out on Ziz. Like they all are.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, he's probably reading his latest ASBO. Right, anyway.
Okay. Okay, so the last person we've got is Wu.
Oh, it's
so
Wu.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's there.
Right, it's just moving there.
Yeah.
Right.
He can't. I presume he can't move double with his heavy weapon, or
he can move. Yeah, he can move.
Can he?
Yeah. Actually, I've just noticed his move's 4, so he can move double, but only 4. So
okay, so that was 5, 6,
7, 8. Yeah.
7, 8. I'm gonna try and get in somewhere like that.
Yeah, cool. Yes. And then it's the bad people's, the leader from his nest of filing cabinets. He's gonna roll. Oh, he's moving into the corner.
Love it.
Yeah. He's just noticed something on the floor. He's picking up a bit of dust he's seen on the floor. Shouting at his minions to be more clean. I thought I told you to vacuum the floor, he says. Right. Right, that's the end of turn 1. And what an epic turn that was. Right, so all the activation tokens go back into the bag.
Indeed.
You have to roll for noise, so you can roll 1 dice. Oh, you opened...
Okay.
Did you open that door? No.
No,
we opened the door. It was...
Didn't flush. Didn't do anything.
Didn't do nothing, mate. Right. Yeah. So you can roll 1 dice because noise is always default 1. So roll 1 dice. If you get a crit, then we heard.
Hang on. I'm gonna. Okay. So. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm doing that one.
Okay, that's
Nope.
we didn't hear a thing. You were completely silent. Right, that's fine. Now shuffle. Bumpity 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 bum. Pull a token out the bag. It's a friendly.
It's a friendly.
It is,
That's brilliant. So if I open the door, I can do that silently, or does that add? That makes another noise.
That makes one noise. If you open the door, it's one noise.
Oh, it's Tetley. Tetley's on.
Tetley's on. Yeah,
Tetley's on.
It's gonna do. Yeah,
so Tetley, let me just remind myself. So fight for. What's this? Heavy blow or assault? What?
Oh yeah.
That's for power, of course.
Blow, spend an undefended critical to add +2 power to this attack. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, you can do that. So
spend an undefended critical result to add 2 power. Okay, that's cool. Assault 2, gain 2 extra dice to the reaction shoot attack when you are charged. Okay, nice. These are nice, very nice. Okay, so without taking anything, so I'm going to roll 4, and I might do something weird with the crit. Okay.
Let's defend 1, I believe.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Okay.
And it's roll your power, which is.
Oh, that's. Was it 1 or 2?
Power 1.
Power 1. So that's 2 dice, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 hits, 2 dice. Yeah.
I do like the way that that you kind of add the damage to the existing damage, if that makes any sense. You add the power roll to the other one. That's nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
So 3.
3 hits, right, versus. Come on, all the crits. No. So 3 hits versus 1 defense. Right. So he's pinned. Oh no, he's not pinned.
Mm-hmm.
He's not pinned. He's stunned though.
Mm-hmm.
But was it 1 defense? Oh, okay. So you've more than doubled his thing. So he crumples to the floor, and in a pile of Ziz and Asbos.
Do people still sweat in Megacity 1?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay.
They do more than they do nowadays, because
right.
the pressure of life in a megacity.
Maybe the rich people get all of their sweat glands cauterized or something.
I think they do. They do. They get them all cauterized, or there's even having them removed and selling them to those that don't have, because they're quite important for certain people who work in industries that involve heat.
I think that presumably sweat glands would be something you could get with Otto Sump in the ugly. If you got an ugly op, you could sweat more.
Yeah, totally.
A profusion job.
Yes, it's a latest craze kind of thing. All the Juves are having their sweat glands implanted.
Doubled
up.
Doubling down on sweat glands.
That was one action. You still got another action.
Of course, yes, right.
Yeah.
Can I do anything with that terminal?
No, it's that.
No. Okay.
Nah, it's just a bit of inert terrain. It's a
Tetley.
pinball machine or something,
Hmm.
or something futuristic. A 3D viewer.
Tetley. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I can't charge because that would be another go, wouldn't it? I'm going to move Tetley into close range so that you can't shoot me again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to stand out the way of anyone else, perhaps, hopefully a bit. Oh, Tetley, come on. Oh, he doesn't like that one. There we go.
All right.
Okay, so
yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Excellent. Right. So that was your 2 actions. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Boom. Oh, it's a star.
love it. Is there a risk that I hit my mates if they're standing next to them?
Nah.
No. I think then it's time for Jixon to open the door and intuitively shoot the guy that he doesn't quite know is there right in front of him.
Yeah.
So this isn't the most sensational attack, is it? But it's all right. So
yeah, it's good. It's silent.
2.
Yeah.
And the sharpshooter. That's only if I do a double action, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's done the door, so that's the end of that. So 2 to shoot.
Yeah. 2 dice. Power 1. So another 2 dice, and you can reroll 1 crit.
Oh yes.
I mean, you can reroll 1 defense. Okay, so you can reroll 1 of those dice.
Oh, what? Only 1 of those. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting carried away for a moment there.
Oh, nice. Okay, 3 hits versus.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 defend. Right. He's gone. Boom.
He's gone. Yeah.
He's gone. Yeah. Nice. Silently as well.
Yeah.
Silently. You still haven't alerted anyone. Right. That was your 2 actions. Next, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Pull one out. It's the bad peoples. Bad peoples. Right. Well, this one here. He sees you. He sees you, and he's yelling, "Ah! Ah! People! Ah! Excuse me, old chap. There's people."
Now, is that an action to alert people? Or
could be.
Or
Let's roll a dice. So we decide by rolling a dice. Let's see.
Well,
right.
But if it was just an action, then chance of failing, it just takes up your go.
Right. Let's see. Because
you one of your actions.
Let's see if it's let's say if it's a defend result.
Yeah.
Then it takes an action. If it's any other result, it's free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's free. It's a free action.
Free.
So he screams as a free action. He screams as a free action. For his real action, it's going to move. It's going to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and from there, those shelves.
Oh yeah.
Actually, he's going to move there. So he's in cover, but he can see you, and he's going to shoot.
Yeah.
So he's shooting with his short range. So he's rolling 2 dice. 2 dice, power 1. 2 dice, power 1. 2 dice, power 1. There you go. Right, so 2 hits against Pt2.
So he's got stamina 4 and armor 2.
Right, so that's 6.
So that's 6 dice, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
And just out of interest, do you think then that this alert goes through to the guy on the other side of the door, or only people who are in open space?
It's everyone who's shouting.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So on that, with that one free action, basically the whole thing has just kicked off.
The whole base has been alerted with hue and cry.
Hue and cry. Did we say it was 5 dice? Sorry, we did, didn't we?
6.
6 dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add another one. Okay.
Awesome.
I like it.
Right.
So do I get to re-roll 3 of those because I got my specials.
Oh, you do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you can re-roll. Yeah, you got your crits, so you can re-roll the crits. Your exploding dice.
Oh, and do they explode? Yeah, they do explode again, don't they? They have to.
They have
Very
to.
excited. That's a spawn. Shuffle, just shuffling the deck because you don't know if they've been rigged. Oh, come on.
Keep doing it. Keep going.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
Buck stops there.
Okay, so how many defends did you get?
3.
1, 2, 3 defends against 2 hits. So defends is more than hits. Nothing happens. Pew, pew, pew. But you do get a pinned marker because... Yeah, you get a pin marker because I rolled some hits. Anyone that rolls hits pins. Yeah, because you're at least like ducking out the way. So.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
that's nice. Okay.
So that was his 2 actions. Right, next. Right.
Nice.
It's friendly people's.
The rad crew. So the dog, Gladys, Woo. And that guy is over there. So I think that Overwatch is 2 actions.
Yeah.
But I think Woo. I think Woo can get a shot in on this guy quite easily, can't he?
Yeah.
He can't quite see him there, so he's going to have to move. So moving 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go to there. I think that's.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then you're in cover. That's good. So you can shoot.
Yeah, that's cool. So I'm in cover. You're not.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Oh, and pressing the wrong button. Woo. Pop. So he's shooting with 4.
Yeah.
And is he doing rapid fire? Is he half?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 4 dice per success.
Per hit. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Here we go. 4 dice coming at you, Barry. if I can pick them up.
Nice.
Well, what is that? Okay.
1 hit, 2 crits. Right. Versus.
So
1 hit, nothing. Right, he's dead. He's dead.
he's dead even before I've rolled my 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those crits just went straight through.
He did one good thing. He alerted the boss.
He did. That was his only job. Right. It's you. It's friendlies.
Again. Friendlies. Okay. Then it's going to be Gladys. And she's going to she's still got a stamina token on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so she's going to move and treat herself to an elastoplast. 2, 3, 4. So she moves 5, right?
Excellent. She gets the aromatherapy candles out and
that's right.
puts on the Enya CD to sort herself out.
And that's 3, isn't it?
3, yeah.
Memory serves me correctly. So, oh look, you can make the dice rotate if I use the scrolly thing. It's like
I've never seen that before.
That's amazing.
They orbit. Wow, orbiting dice.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could do that for a whole. Whoa. Whole cluster. That's
it goes around one of them. Why would you have that?
I just don't know.
Maybe we'll get some extra points in Tabletop Simulator or Steam. Okay, she's succeeded. She's got some defense. She loses the stamina, so she's back up.
Nice. So she moved and she did that. Great. Right, who's next?
Yep.
Hoopla. Oh, it's the bad peoples, of which there is 2. Right, this gentleman over here, he's been alerted to your presence.
Yeah.
He's moving up to the door and he's jamming the door open, but he's not going to step out because he knows trouble will occur probably. There you go. Right, it's about peoples again. Right. Now the leader has his dual wielding pistols, and he's got 3 stamina. He's not one of these. He's not one of those people. He's got 3 stamina, so
okay,
a little bit more hardy. Suffocating minus shoots right ranges. Okay, so his shoot is 2, power 2. Shoot 2, power 2. Range 12. Shoot 2, power 2, range 12. Right, great. So he's going to move. Can he see? He can't see. Right, he's going to step out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those shells. I told you, those damn shells. He shoots at no one in particular because they're all dead. But he's shouting, I told you to tidy them damn shells. I can't see a bleeding thing. He's saying.
Yeah.
So that was his one move. Oh, he's gonna So he's there. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is he allowed to move behind the white chunk of lard against the wall so that he's just in? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. That's glad.
We could go there. If he's there, he's in cover. He's going to go there. He's in cover, and he's shooting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's shooting PG Tetley.
Yeah.
With his dual wielding pistols. So his shoot is 2. Yeah, shoot 2, power 2, shoot 2, and power 2. There you go. So that's 1 hit. So he rolls another 2 dice.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, 3 hits.
Oh my!
You can roll your defense now.
Well, as you know, this guy's fortified with tea, so he's got his six defense dice.
Yeah.
Did it get that one? Oh, come on. Okay.
Right, so you got 3 defense versus 3 hits. Nothing happens, but you do get a pinned because I hit you with some shots, or you were like at least ducking out of the way.
And you can have 2 pins. Can you have as
many
pins?
As many. It just stacks, just goes on. It just goes on. Right, he was quite happy with that. He's very happy with that.
Now, am I right in thinking that Wu did activate this round, or was that last round? Am I getting? Because he doesn't have a token next to him, but I thought he took out the guy next to Tetley first.
Yeah, that might be that.
I think the activation. I think the activation token next to Tetley is Wu's.
Oh, okay. So he didn't move. Okay.
Because remember, the other guy backed off from Tetley and shot him, and then Wu shot that guy.
Right. So that's fine. That's cool.
So and did you just? Is it bad people's or is it?
I did, but it was I had 2 minute activation tokens, so I should have pulled one out when that guy died. So I pulled that one out as well. Let's give it that. So the last activation token is actually friendly. So now PG Tetley can go.
Well, or the dog. The dog hasn't moved either.
So
I think Tetley. It's got to be Tetley because he's got to get himself. Oh, can he? But he's pinned. So can he move? No.
No. He has to get rid of those 2 pins before he can move.
Yeah. Just take the pins off.
Just take the pins off.
Get rid of those pins.
Boom. Okay. Right. So there's 2 bad peoples left, and there's all of you left. So it's 2 versus 5.
Is that the bag empty then?
Yeah. End of turn.
Okay, because I don't think the dog moved, but I don't know what we did there. But,
we screwed up, but yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Right.
Ooh.
Oh, bad people. Okay, leader. Right, leader is gonna, take a little bit of ziz and then shoot.
Yeah.
So he shoots 2. Let's see if has he got anything special. He's got anything special. Oh, yes, he does. I should have noticed this last time. He's got armor piercing 2.
Oh no.
So Tetley's armor is -2 for this attack. So you roll less defense.
Yeah.
So he's it's rolling 2. Okay, and it's power 2. Hoppity hoppity skippity doo. 50D. Okay, so 3 hits against PG Tetley, and your defense is probably
4.
4.
It's
4. Only 4. Okay, so you roll 2 defense versus 3 hits. So 2 defense, 3 hits. Defender receives a stun token, so you get stunned and pinned, but you don't lose any stamina.
Oh, cool.
Stunned and pinned. You don't lose any stamina. Lucky you. Right. That was his first action. Second action will be to do the same thing. Okay, that wasn't very good. So I got a crit, and that is it.
So will the crit be able to inflict damage?
Yeah, if you don't roll any crits, then you will get you will lose a stamina. So roll your 4 defense dice. Okay, so you didn't roll any crits. You lose a stamina.
No. Yeah, okay.
So let's give you stamina.
Oh, thank you.
Stamina on Pt2.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. That's amazing. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. It's friendly, peoples.
But does he get another pinned or stunned or?
I didn't roll any hits, so he doesn't get a pin.
Ah, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, right. Okay, so I've got friendlies. Well, I think it's going to be Woo, isn't it? So I'll plonk that somewhere here, and let's see what the best thing to do is. So if Woo just went bravely round the corner, would that still be cover?
Yeah, I think if you get to like this square, it won't be cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and he only moves 4, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you can shoot. He gets cover if you get in the doorway.
Because I think I think it's an interesting question because you are still technically kind of in some you're in proximity.
Yeah. So I'd say if this wasn't if this was actually a board on a table, I would have him right up against these shelves.
Yeah.
But as we're using squares, he's not. But yeah, so he would be in cover.
Well, let's say he's in cover and he was able to shoot at Tetley through his useful shelving unit.
Yeah, so he's even like if there's any intervening terrain within 1 inch, it doesn't matter if he's like a little bit obscured, but if there's any intervening terrain within 1 inch, he's in cover.
Yeah.
No, because
so
models don't move, don't lie down and stuff.
That's your brilliant line, which I remember all the time.
I wish I could remember.
Does that mean that I have one less shoot dice, or you have one more?
You have one less shoot
one
dice.
less.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 3 shoot for Woo.
Yeah.
Here we go. So over there, over there, over there.
Right, I've got 4 defense.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Playing with the big boys now.
Yeah.
Ooh, right. So so you got some hits, so he gets pinned for a start.
Oh, and I roll more, don't I?
Yeah, for each of those, you roll your power.
So that's 4 again, isn't it? Per dice. Per success.
Yeah, per success.
So that's 12 again.
Wow.
Good grief. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, what was that about the big boys there? I didn't quite hear that.
Yeah, right. Wow. Okay, so you got all the crits. 1, 2, 3 crits. You got loads of hits. Okay, so he loses a stamina. How many staminas has he got? Well, he's got 3 stamina. So he loses a stamina for the having a lot less defense than hits.
Yeah.
And each undefended critical can be spent to remove 1 stamina. So you can spend those crits to remove more stamina if you would like.
Well, that would seem to make sense, wouldn't it?
It would do. So then he's
So
gone. Boom, boom, boom. Gone. Gone. Wow. Right, it's still. Oh, that was it. That was the mission. Take out the leader. Take out the leader, and then the other Juve, the last Juve, puts his hand up and says,
Can I recruit him to my
yes,
to my gang?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he has to do the special. He has to do the trial by rad. If he can hold a block of radioactive lead for a minute, then he can join the gang.
Yeah, and he has to clean the floor and the toilet as well. Yeah. Get some houseplants in, for God's sake. Yeah.
So yeah. Does this become our base as well?
Yes, then? That becomes your base, and this is basically the same layout. Like every time there's a mission that requires defending your base, this is your base. You could obviously move the shelves around and get rid of those like awful mattresses on the floor.
Yeah.
Get some more pool tables in, whatever.
Put some plants in.
Yeah, get some house plants in. All that kind of thing, and that means you get one extra recruit, which, although he's only a Juve, but when you go and do a mission away from your base, he has to stay and look after the place, and he earns money when you're away. Yeah. So, like after every mission, you roll a dice to see how much money he makes. From
what does he do? Make crocheted dice bags or?
Oh, what does he do? Let's see.
Because he has to stay at home. Does he work online or?
Well, he has to stay in the neighbourhood. He hassles newcomers into the territory. He taps people. Yeah. Sells ziz.
Yeah. He's a resourceful guy.
That does a bit of cleaning. Does a bit of cleaning on the quiet. Don't tell anyone. Kind of thing. That's what he does.
Great, so, nice, yeah. So,
that was obviously quite easy, but that's like the intro missions. You're not supposed to die. Basically, you're supposed to get the hang of the rules, feel omnipotent, and then you get your base and you get a little Juve to help out.
Yeah,
and then you start doing the real missions where you're going up against people who are, almost as strong as you are, and they got their own special skills and stuff. And then there's a real risk of getting injured and stuff.
That's really nice. That's really nice to have, like you say, to have these intro missions and have something to start off with, because often in these gang games you kind of automatically start with your little with your base, don't you? And and sometimes it's quite abstract.
I don't like some like Necromunda, for example, roll on a table to see what happens. You might as well just play it, do it.
I mean, with gangs of Megacity 1, that had rolling for different types of territory that you control, didn't it? So there's some fun to be had there. But yes, it's great to actually feel like you've earned it a little bit, and to have it there.
And the same will be for the campaign I'm working on now, which is just nearly done. You will after doing like a series of 5 or 6 missions, you will get another piece of territory, which will be somewhere that you've actually played in like this and won it. And the characters that you gain in your team will be people that you've met and been up against and stuff like that. So
so what happens if my gang gets completely wiped out and it's only Cyril left back at the base?
Then you can, if you've got lots of creds, you can buy back. You can clone yourself, buy your clones back. Basically, you lose all your equipment, but you can buy back your sleeve, I guess the word would be, and with your basic stats for whatever base credits that you paid for in the first place.
Yep.
So you could do that,
So
or you could recruit someone else, a whole new team using your creds, or failing that, you start a new team out in the cursed earth and come into Megacity 1, get ambushed, take over a base like this through the toilet, and start again.
Yeah. Yeah. And when do you envisage that the judges show up?
Well, that'll be in the next campaign that I'm working on now. They're not going to be a heavy presence, but they're going to be people that you want to avoid. They're going to be on the board, and you're going to be sneaking around them and if they see you, they notice you, you're on file, and then you're going to have to defend your base from a raid, a judge raid, which is going to be significantly more difficult than
Yeah. And I guess you've also then, I suppose, you're not small fry anymore. You're worth all of that expense.
Yeah.
Nice. Barry, that was super. Thank you ever so much.